Joining us now, more reaction to the Mueller report and to give his latest on the criminal referrals exposing FISA abuse, leaking, so much more. Ranking member of the House Intel Committee, Congressman Devin Nunes. Congressman, I want your reaction overall, and more importantly, I have talked about an avalanche of information, interviews. We now know Attorney General Barr has an investigation, the Horowitz report, Hoover's investigation, 302s, FISA applications, Gang of Eight. All this is coming out that exposes real corruption. Tell us where you think it's going, what you think of this report.
Thanks, Sean. And we had a very important revelation today in what I call the Mueller dossier. Because for the most part, as we predicted, it's not worth anything. You would have gotten more from reading the House Republican report from 13 months ago. In fact, that's 250 pages. I'd advise your listeners or viewers to go and review that report if you want good reading and factual reading. When you look at what happened today, remember we talked a lot about the scope memo? What were the directions given to the special counsel? Well, we now know, hidden on page 11, very thinly, it's still veiled, but we now know they used the Steele dossier, the Clinton dirt, the Clinton paid for dirt, as part of the memo for the special counsel that directed the special counsel what to do. On Carter Page and Paul Manafort, that information came from political opponents. The Clinton campaign fed right into the FBI, directed to the special counsel to go investigate what was in the infamous Steele dossier. That is the only thing of relevance that was in today's 450-page report that we spent most of the day trying to comb through.
They used unverifiable Russian lies paid for by Hillary as their roadmap, the Mueller team of partisans.
Yes.
The ones that
is
were hanging out at the Hillary victory party worked for Hillary.
Yeah, so the same dossier that was used to get the FISA warrant on Carter Page, that many of the dirty cops on the Mueller team handled, which I don't even know how they could even be, they were in the chain of custody of this information.
Wow.
Rosenstein then directed them to use that dirt, that dossier, which I think it makes up the bulk of what is in the scope memo that we have still yet to be able to see.
What's next? I mentioned all I see coming. What do you see coming?
Well, look, we have to have equal justice under the law. I am so happy that Attorney General Barr is he's being an adult, he's being very factual, he's driving the media absolutely nuts. But we have to have real action taken against these people who did this, because we can't afford for this ever to happen again in our history. We can't, just step back a second, and you do it a lot, you talk about it a lot, but step back and think about this. The most powerful intelligence operations ever built in the history of the planet, tens of billions of dollars a year that are supposed to keep this country safe, were turned and used on a political campaign. That should never, ever happen in this country.
Well done. Thank you. Ranking member of the House Intel Committee, Devin Nunes.